Welcome to the Picky Old Gamer podcast. Follow us on Apple, Google, Podbean, and Amazon. Here is your host, Picky Old Gamer.
Hey everybody, Picky Old Gamer here. Another one I'm recording and putting into the queue is there's been reports and rumors, and I don't have the links for all of them because I'm not going to worry about that, but there is talks that Xbox Live, just the Xbox Live that's either $10 a month or $60 a year, which equals $5 a month, just for the online experience for Xbox, and you get some free games here and there. It's equal to PlayStation Plus and equal to Nintendo Switch Online, that Xbox Live could be going away and it just be Game Pass. This has been rumored for a while. It's been rumored for a while, and now it seems like there's more rumors that it could be coming up. And you know, even though I'm going to possibly get the little pissy fanboys mad at me or something, which I don't really care. I've gotten people pissed off at me because, God forbid, I talk negative about Microsoft. But I'm fed up with Sony's crap as well. Their PS5 is it's a disappointment. A couple of my friends sold theirs. Sleep issues still, corruption still. Nothing that I'll have to have a PS5 for. And I'm thinking about moving back to gaming PCs. It's another topic that you're going to hear on this podcast here next day or two, or maybe this weekend or Monday. I'm going to really get my thoughts together. I'm probably going to record it here in a little bit. But when I talk about the Xbox Live doing this, and I'm throwing off on Xbox, this is either a good or bad thing for them. And I say these things to get people to think, but I get the stupid fanboys who have attacked me before pissy. Going to this only service, which is only payable at $10 a month, which is $120 a year, mean people like me, and people like, I know Cyrus is this way, and some people, nothing wrong with Game Pass, I'm not saying that, but people who do not want to rent their freaking games, you're telling Xbox people, pony up 2 times a year, 2 times the amount per year, which is not going to break a lot of people's budgets, and then just let us give you these games. And that really just kind of it's a gamble. For me, I will refuse. You know why? If you're an Xbox fan, you could just go buy or build you a gaming rig and just buy the games yourself, because online through PC is free. Interesting, huh? $10 a month just to get you in there, and $15 a month if you want the freaking ultimate. And that gives you the game streaming across all the platforms and everything else. But what if your internet just doesn't handle it, or you just don't want to stream, or your data caps? Hey, data caps are a thing. I know my buddy Nick at Geeks with Cash, he uses the ultimate. He likes it, and that's great. There's nothing wrong. I am not saying that good old Game Pass is horrible, but it is not. It should not be the only freaking standard you got. There is PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus. They're separate. If Sony did this, I would say the same stinking thing. No. That would push me away from consoles, except for the Nintendo Switch. Hands down. I'm already looking at the next-gen consoles, the PS5, which is a disappointment to me from all the lies and the lacking of games that I'm still going to be able to play Back 4 Blood on the console, because I want to play it there. Hopefully it has split screen that my daughter and I can play, because she likes to play Left 4 Dead, and we've played it together. New God of War, nope, I can play on a PS4. The only game that looks interesting is Ratchet and Clank, and you know what? I can wait. It's not going to go anywhere. I waited forever to play the God of War game, and I wish I hadn't, but it means that a PlayStation 5 could be purchased by me 2 or 3 years down the road just to play some exclusives. But, I don't see pushing, Sony said, hey, we're going to push PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Plus Extreme or Extra, and you need to be on this, and it's $120 a year, and PlayStation Now is looped in. You get all these games, you can stream, and there's, no, it's not good. It's basically limiting you to the point that a console becomes a rental service, because the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Live is the gateway to get multiplayer. So if I want to buy all my games, either digitally or physically, if this is true for Xbox, and I know I'm just saying this, but I'm trying to show you it's the same. If Sony does this, if I was on the PlayStation 4 and then in the PlayStation 5, and they wanted to charge $120 a year, well, we're going to give you the same game like Back 4 Blood. Then you're telling me, one, you got to pay twice as much to get online multiplayer for free that PC has for free. Two, we're going to give you all these games, but then we're not going to let you realize, and a lot of people still don't realize this about Game Pass and even PlayStation Now, games come and go. Games have been lost already on Game Pass, not major ones, but they're just like Netflix. They're just like Hulu. You turn around, and my wife and I want to watch something else. It's a comedy sketch, one of Kevin Hart's. We went to Netflix. We're like, they took it off. Netflix lost it. It happens, folks. Things happen. But people just don't understand this. And when you hear some people, just get over it. Game Pass is great. For you, it is. And I'm seriously, if you like Game Pass, I am not bashing Xbox because of that. Enjoy what you play. Play Game Pass. Pay that $15 a month. And yeah, if you might be in a good area with fiber and no data caps, and you may have dropped, put Wi-Fi 6 in your house, or, hardline a couple of devices, you can play. And if that works for you, awesome. But I'm going to say this to all the people who really love the Game Pass system and think it's the only way to go. What's going to happen if you start losing games on it that you really, really, really want to keep playing? Oh, wait, you have to turn around and do that thing called buy the game. While you're paying $120 a year just to have online multiplayer. See where that comes up? Same as Sony. Say Sony does this. Say PlayStation Plus is going away and it's going to be called PlayStation Extreme. There, I made up a name. PlayStation Extreme comes out at $120 a year. PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus will roll together. Okay, great. We have this. We play it. Or pay for it and we play. We're PlayStation folks who are not PC gamers. And then, yay, PlayStation Now, I get to play the latest Back 4 Blood. Then after a while, it's dropped. That means I got to go out to the store or eBay or Craigslist, Mercari, someplace, and buy me a used copy or get me a key somewhere. That means I have to put more money into it to play the game that I was paying on PlayStation Extreme. And this is an example to show you it doesn't matter if it's Microsoft, it doesn't matter if it's Sony. If you're going to take away the simple multiplayer access entry-level price, which is $60 a year for PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, you are setting up a system that is going to cause a lot of people to say, full stop, I'm not doing it. And you think, oh, that's stupid. It's just $60 a year. It's not much. Go stop eating out for part of a month and you'll pay it. That's not the point, folks. The point is it's the principle. PC, you don't have to pay for online unless you want a MMO, and that supports the servers, the MMO, the huge game it is. And a lot of those, except for maybe the big ones like WoW and other ones, they have free to play. They survive even on free to play. Well, so if Microsoft is going this route, and I hope they really, really don't, they're going to tell their customers, well, I'm sorry that you don't like Game Pass, but you have to use Game Pass. Welcome to Game Pass. That may or may not go over well for them. And it shouldn't if people don't want that. And it should be the same, you fanboys that say, I'm not going to say it's about Sony. If Sony did the same thing, Sony fans should say no. Don't force something down people's throats. If Sony does the same thing, you're no Sony. Don't do this. This is a slippery slope to make consoles a blasted, very, $500 for, say, the top of the line console which hopefully will last 3 or 4 years before they refresh it. $120 a year just to have access, but you could play all these games until they start dropping off, and then you had to pay more for them. Or if you don't have a game on Game Pass, then you're already paying $120 a year just to get access to the system and free stuff, or $180 a month, or excuse me, $180 a year if you want the Ultimate, and then you have to buy games on top of that that's not supported on Game Pass. It's a big thing. Whereas a PC gamer, they got Steam, and they've got Blizzard portal, and they got the Epic portal, and Good Old Games, and whatever else they want, Bethesda's launcher. Unless on very specific games, folks, you buy the game, you play online. The last game I played with my buddy at Geeks of Cash, Nick, was Far Cry 5. We bought the game. We played the game online co-op. We paid nobody else anything else. That's the beauty of PC gaming. There's always been that slight entry point where it's good to help the back end servers, the infrastructure with Sony and Microsoft, but was $60 really even that worth it? Probably not. They probably could have survived like Nintendo and charged $30 a year and you get no games. Or they charge the $60 a year and you get free games. But now there's a possibility, if the rumors are true, for $120 a year minimum to get started in Xbox Online. And that is crazy. So what do you think about this? People are going to be mad. People are going to say I hate Xbox, but this is something that Sony doesn't need to do. This is a rumor. It could be bullcrap. But I don't know if it's bullcrap or not. I really do see Microsoft doing this, and it's a dangerous, slippery slope. So let me know what you think on this. Comment below. If you're going to be a hater and call me a fanboy, I don't really care. I don't even care anymore. Haters going to hate. Sony ponies are going to hate. Nintendo fanboys are going to hate. Xbox are going to hate. Get over it. It's video games. All right, everybody. Pickio Gamer out.